Okay. Last session, having made their way over the mountain and surviving a treacherous avalanche through bizarre means, to say the least, the group made their way to a little village of near the base of the mountain, where they met some of the locals, ran into an old friend that pissed off Lyric, and just took the night off to relax and recover before heading off to the castle where they are out to get to complete their mission from the mysterious golden armed benefactor. Well, on the way there, another blizzard kind of picked up, and unbeknownst to the group, Lyric has gotten separated. So for now, we're gonna kick it
Yay.
off with Neil Deer and Mountain Blood and Snowbreaker wandering through the snow. As you're kind of walking along, Snowbreaker goes, "Oh man, I didn't expect it to be this bad of a blizzard this time of the year, this part of the mountain. It's odd, isn't it, Mountain Blood?"
It is. Can't recall anything this bad in quite some time.
How you were holding up Neil Deer and Lyric? I know you're not used to this kind of temperate biome.
Climate. I think the word you're looking for is climate. Yeah, and it's kind of weird, especially those guys that we met a while back said they were avalanche and kind of dressed weird. They had a lot of extra belts for some reason. But yeah, it's holding up okay from what I can guess.
Give me a perception check, Mountain Blood and Neil Deer.
First roll of the evening. Let's go.
First nat one of the evening.
Where am I?
You said perception, right?
Perception, yep.
Not bad. 21. 21.
Getting there. Just
Or a 19 if it's a disadvantage.
roll 20's being goofy. Load. Come on. Shazam.
And I
Shazam.
find perception.
4.
Great roll for. So yeah, both Mountain Blood, both you and Snowbreaker, for some odd reason, more attuned to this kind of environment, don't notice that Lyric is missing.
It's been a while.
Neil Deer, where's Lyric?
What are you talking about? Voice in the Skylark? She was right here. Hey, guys?
Yeah.
Keeping your mouth shut, huh, Lyric? Okay, whatever.
I think Lyric's gone.
What?
Yeah,
She
she was
right here.
She was right here a moment ago. He says, kind of miming the air, kind of seeing if she's invisible and just not responding. No, that she's gone.
God damn it, did the snow blindness get her? Ugh, great. First, this unnatural blizzard. Now, one of our people is missing. She looks back to where you were walking, and our footfalls are already being filled up with more snow. So, this isn't good. Give me an Arcana check, Mountain Blood and Hildir.
An Arcana check.
Arcana.
Or Nature, I guess, would work too, whichever you'd prefer.
I prefer Arcana.
The same.
23. I'm using up all my luck right now.
Hey, 11. Slightly higher.
You, Nildir, you remember reading in some of your books that some creatures can control the weather if they're powerful enough and settle into an area enough. As you're kind of looking through the snow, kind of just look around, you come across a body. Not a human body, looks like a polar bear of some kind. Partially eaten. And the only thing you could think of
Damn.
is, are we near a dragon lair?
Hey, Snowbreaker.
Ugh, where's it? And she's
Snow.
yelling, Lyric!
Snow, shut up a second.
We need to find
We,
Lyric!
there's a dragon.
Wait,
Huh?
what?
He'll go ahead and point out the half-eaten polar bear.
I'll
We're
say about
somewhere.
you do know that the white dragons specifically like to leave things frozen to eat later.
I like the
Yeah,
popsicle.
okay. Yeah, I kind of figured white because white dragons typically have like the frost breath and stuff as soon as you told me dragon. So I think I figured I'd kind of be able to piece two and two together if I knew it was a dragon. Uh, there's some dragon nest lair something around here because it's just there's a partially eaten polar bear a little off that way.
Is it like encased in ice, or is it just like raw out there in the open?
It's like frozen
It's
solid.
it's frozen and half eaten.
Okay, because it sounded like it was just half eaten, not frozen over or anything. So just was wondering if I missed that detail.
And mixed in with the unnatural weather, it would make sense that there's a good chance there's a white dragon nearby.
Mountain Blood, give me a history check.
I was about to ask, it's like, would I be familiar with maybe who resides in here? But
Potentially.
let's see. 16.
16, okay, because Nildir,
Going up.
you weren't around the campaign when this happened, and neither Snowbreaker wasn't in this group when it happened either. But you remember when you were off in Idfell and meeting with Braytarth, that he mentioned a white dragon in this area. You don't remember what name he gave her though.
I think I recall. There's there is a dragon up in this area. I just don't remember what it was called.
Hold on. Yeah,
When you met with the what's his name not too long ago, mentioned that.
I forget.
Well, you hopefully remember soon.
Oh, I think I remember. I think I know what dragon this might be. I wasn't in the campaign when you talked about the dragon, but we've talked recently with Silo and other dragons about the names of the dragons, or at least the ancient dragons, and there was a white dragon named Yuki.
Oh, are you just saying that out loud?
Are you talking in game or above game?
Hell, I'll say that out loud because Nildir is going through his memory of having talked with Silo, and yes, we did do that during one of the sessions, and we did talk about different colored dragons and the dragons that were still alive. There was Fremid, there was Midyear, there was Zyron, there was Nakat, there was Yuki, and Braytarth.
Hmm. Well, I'd forgotten we talked about that. It's a good thing you remembered that, Zane.
I took notes because I have it in a Word document called Timmy G Campaign Notes.
Okay, so as Snowbreaker pops up, so you guys
Must be an
know
NPC.
Braytar, so hopefully he's on good terms with him, and we can use that to our advantage. Let's
Didn't
hope.
wait, didn't Braytarth say when we went to the north when I was with you guys when the last time we went and talked with him that he hated that bitch Yuki?
Were you there during that campaign? Part of the campaign? Maybe I'm remembering wrong, Zane.
I've been with you for like a good chunk period of time.
Maybe you were along for that, and I apologize for
Because we
forgetting to
went,
mention that.
yeah, because remember we went and got the pork on the way
Okay,
up
yeah,
at that
that was
delicious
my
pork
apologies. I
farm?
remember. I thought you were joined after that session. It's been
Oh, no problem. Yeah, it's just been a long while. I was
Yeah.
there when we talked with Braytarth. I didn't realize until I pulled up my notes Braytarth was the red dragon we talked to.
okay. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did call her a
Braytarth.
bitch.
Yeah, Braytarth wasn't on good terms to my memory. Kind of just he was on a actual like sending some kind of magical call with her and called her a bitch.
Okay, maybe don't bring him up.
Yeah, we'll just be a neutral party.
Well, how are we gonna find Lyric now?
Um, I don't know. Part of me feels as though if we've got this half-eaten bear here, I feel as though we might be near its cave.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask if anyone else wanted the other half of that bear.
I don't want to upset the dragon right now. If the dragon is not here, then I'll probably just bag the rest of it. But I don't want to upset the dragon. Or, well, could we bring it with us? No.
Yeah, I probably left it where it knows where it is.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to use that as like a bargaining chip. But, and part of me feels like we're probably near its cave.
So we should probably see if we can find its den, cave, wherever it's residing.
Because Lyric could be there. Staying out of the elements, per se.
And if not, maybe the dragon has seen Lyric. I don't know.
Or they could have buddied up, and Lyric has now tamed a dragon.
That wouldn't surprise me.
So they're like best buds.
Also, wouldn't surprise me if on the way there we find a frozen Lyric sickle.
Yeah, if we do, I'll be able to thaw her out.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But you didn't say how you were gonna try to find her.
Oh, we haven't gotten that far yet.
Do we know where we are relatively?
Or is it snowing? Or is it a blizzard that bad?
I know
that
you
can't
were
see
you were told
far
like
from us?
the castle you were going to was kind of northeast of the village you were at, so we were heading in that direction from said village.
I have an idea. It's probably not a good idea, but it's a backup idea that I'm going to put on the back burner until we figure out a better idea.
Okay.
But my backup idea is I go ahead and send a message to either Braytarth or Silil and ask them if they have any idea roughly where Yuki might be holding up here.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be like, oh, we'll send a message to Lyric to see if within your range.
Or Lyric. Lyric's probably on this material plane as far as I know.
I mean, that would help kind of narrow down if she's near us or in the cave. So,
Yeah, if anything, we can send a message to Lyric. Hey, Lyric, Magical Dragon Blizzard looking for Den. Are you alive?
yeah.
We could do something simple like that.
I don't know if we want to get Brit. Do we want to get Brit involved?
We could always try to see if I can get a hold of either Braytarth or Silo, because I've never met Yuki personally, so I wouldn't be able to message them.
Mm-hmm.
But I've met Braytarth and I've met Silo. I'm fairly really familiar with Silo, and I'm just thinking of other dragons who might know where she is.
No, I mean, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea just for advice and stuff.
Just try to narrow it down, because if we find the dragon, we can potentially maybe stop the blizzard.
Like, hey, we're just trying to pass through. We can give it a try. I'll have my fingers crossed, hoping that it doesn't end badly.
In the meantime, when you're deciding what to do, Snowbreaker's been trying to find stuff. She's been trying to like touch the ground. Okay. Oh, it's too hard to find. Our snow that just fell should be less compact than what's here to try to find her. But I'm not having any luck. How do we find her?
Too bad someone didn't know how to scry. We could probably find him. Let's see.
You guys have any ideas how to track her?
I can find her magically, at least communicate with her. I don't think I can actually physically find her, but I can communicate with her with magic.
'Cause I don't have anything.
So which way do you think we should go then to try to find her?
I think we should, well, at least personally, I think we should try to track down this dragon and the blizzard. The sooner, if we can get them to end the blizzard, it'd be easier to traverse around and we wouldn't be fighting the elements and looking for Lyric.
That's very true.
Can you think of any places where an ancient, huge dragon might hold up around these parts because you're more familiar with the area?
Give me an. Everyone can do a nature check, because you can maybe have a brain blast here too, Nildir.
Brain blast.
Wow,
Brain
I am rolling like
blast!
shit for her today.
Son of a bitch. What am I rolling?
Nature.
Nature?
Damn, 8 with a 20 on the back end.
Think. Do we get a
Let's-
brain blast? No.
Yeah, you had the
No,
best
it's-
roll. Both you and Unblood can't think of anything. Nildir, you and Snowbreaker think, well, probably in some cave, but finding that in this mess of a blizzard is another thing entirely.
But say it's like if Snowbreaker and I are familiar with the area, I'd almost think we'd get an advantage, but we can't really see with the blizzard. So
And you think I'm familiar with dragons, so I'm nah.
Like I said, best you can think of some cave system around here, but
just
How to
like I
find
said
it?
before.
Yeah. Just looking at all my magic.
we were kind of heading northeasterly. So should we try to head more southeast now, or more straight north?
We try and more north. We just have to keep our eyes peeled for the Dragon.
I have a potential theory idea. You said that I knew that some storms can potentially be caused by dragons being close in the vicinity, correct?
Yes, it is a lair action of dragons.
Okay, question. Let me know if I'm digging too much, but I honestly didn't even know about that lair action of dragons. Question. When it comes to the dragons and these weird weather effects, is it centered on the dragon? Would I know that or have any idea about that?
Let me see
Because
here.
if it would be centered on the dragon, all we would have to do is look for the eye of the storm.
And so if the dragon moves, would
Give
the
me
storm move?
another nature check with advantage.
Not sure. 17.
Hey,
Yeah, basically, the closer you get to the lair, it would be a. There would also be kind of a fog effect.
Okay. So it'd be calmer, but there'd be more of a stagnant fog.
Yep.
So it'd be closer to the eye of the storm where the wind is more or less settled into a fog. Uh, okay, if we can find the eye of this storm, we should find where the winds have calmed down and settled as more of a fog. And if we can find that, we can find the lair and the cave where the dragon's holding up.
Above game, it wouldn't be clearer. It'd be foggier as well.
Well, foggier, but the
It gets
wind would
worse.
be less violent, correct?
Yep. Well, no, it'd still be there, but it'd be foggier.
So we have to find where it gets foggier. We can find the fog, we can find the dragon. It'd be closer to the eye of the storm.
Mhm.
So let's try that. Let's try to find the eye of this bitch.
Okay. So yeah,
Let's roll.
give me a perception check to try to find that.
We all roll.
What is with my rolls for her? She's no help.
I'm guessing yes.
Yeah, I'm saying roll for perception to try to find it.
12.
And I'll say
Now,
Skull, you and a Snowbreaker get advantage on this, and that
14.
advantage didn't help with that. I rolled the same.
well, now that I actually have a coherent idea, my luck is probably going to disappear.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so with the best you got here, which was Skull, Mountain Blood, with that 14, you can vaguely sense from the way you were going, it seems you're not 100% sure, but the going more southly would seem to be the better choice.
Might have to turn around.
I'll follow you. Just lead the way and we'll see where it goes.
Okay, so with them heading south, we are going to jump over to Lyric, who just
More
ran
milk.
into a woman in a white, well, kimono, just to make it simple. Stands in the blizzard area, just confronting. He goes, "Well, well, well. What do we have here? Someone who's lost? I can help you find your way."
Like, just kind of tries to get her bearings. She's can she just roll just a general perception check?
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
Yeah, you can tell something happened when the weather got a little worse. You maybe looked away for a second. Something made you go a different way, and you can't see your party anymore. Still in the same kind of big open snow field. Still snowing, blizzard almost conditions here, and she's the only thing you can see. It's not white and snow blindness. Come with me. I will lead you to safety.
She looks at it. Why do I need to be led to safety?
You're out in the middle of nowhere. It's
She
such
just kind of looks at the
terrible
ghost
conditions of
or
weather.
or the woman. Nowhere's a relative idea. I'm somewhere at least.
True, true. But I have a safe place where you can be warm and wait till the blizzard to subside.
Does Lyric feel cold? I mean, like unbearably cold. She's got like winter clothes on.
Let me double check something. No more than you would during any other blizzard. You're still feeling cold, so you're not affecting hypothermia or anything.
I just want to know if she's like severely cold or is it just like no, there's a blizzard going on. You're cold.
Yeah. Couple hours
Okay.
more in this, yeah, things could go bad, but as of right now, you can withstand it for a bit.
At which point, Lyric would have she would have things that she could do to warm herself up. So
Like I said, I was just making sure there was nothing else that this person could cause you to be being colder than you normally would, but there's not. Unless they make it known that they want to do something.
it's just like I mean, if you could just point me in the direction that I need to go, I'll just go that way. We were heading northeast.
Northeast, were you? What were you heading there for?
Work.
Work, huh? What kind of work?
Your business.
None of my business, huh? Well, maybe it is my... Yeah. You mad about right now?
Ooh.
Are you maybe referring to the old castle near here?
Lyric just kind of shrugs. Maybe.
Maybe. Starts walking up to you. So, maybe we can make a deal then. How about that? With this castle that you're trying to go into.
I didn't say I was going to any castle.
It's the
I just said I had work to the northeast.
It is the only thing in this area that someone would be going for if they had work.
I don't know. It's gotten to mine something out of the mountain.
Then you wouldn't be heading northeast. You'd be heading south. I smell
You know a
something
lot
on
about
you.
mining, don't you? Lyric like kind of lifts up her armpit to sniff.
Not bad. Not that kind of scent. I smell someone on you. Huh. Do you have friends with you right now?
At this very moment, she just kind of looks around. No.
Okay, give me deception check, cause I know you're kind of lying.
15.
Yes, you've been separated them from this by this blizzard, have you not?
She just nods. Yeah.
And they're also going to this castle, correct?
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to some castle, but yeah, it's in northeast if that's where it's at.
Okay. So if you're trying to make it to this castle, I need to get into that castle, but there is something that's stopping me and pretty much anyone from getting into there. Now, if
Okay.
you can let me get in there from whatever you're trying to do and tell me, I will maybe see about getting this blizzard to go away to help you get there easy. Do we have a deal?
So you control the blizzard? She looks at the woman inquisitively.
Maybe I do. I won't say until you agree to my terms.
Can Lyric roll something to see if she knows what kind of things can control the weather?
Give me an Arcana or Nature check.
All right.
Nice.
Boom.
Yeah, dragons can do that when they're near the place they call home.
Lyric's gonna take a step forward and start sniffing the woman. You've got a weird scent on you too. Now that I get a kind of a blow
She
down
grabs
wind.
you by the throat. Sniff me again, and the neck breaks.
Feisty.
What are you gonna do?
There's just like, sorry, I thought it was customary.
Hey,
So, what business do you have inside of the castle, if you don't mind me asking?
I cannot get into it, and I want to. That is all there is. That needs to be known.
I mean, fair enough. And there's only one door into it?
Yes, there is only one door into it. Now that you're even closer, I can smell it on you even more. You've met with that idiot Braytarth, haven't you?
Does she remember Braytarth? Okay. Oh, yeah. That dickhead.
He laughs a little bit when you say that. Yes. He can be quite the dickish person. Thinks he's so much better than me because he's got his own kingdom to him. Bah.
Sounds like you want a castle to have a kingdom, then.
No, it's just that this castle, some force is propellant keeping me from going into it. And I deserve whatever's in there.
Okay,
If you make it,
All right, well-
find a way to let people in there, will you let me know, and I will drop this blizzard so you can travel better?
Larry just kind of coughs. Yeah, sure.
She kind of snaps her fingers. It's a little foggy around here, but the blizzard seems to subside. It is... She kind of points, as you can kind of see the outline of the castle now. It is in that direction. You will find my lair by the jagged ice spikes that are closer to it. I will sense when you approach. Don't worry about it.
Would you want us to investigate the tower first, or see you first?
As long as I can get in there, as long as you don't take too much from there, I will not mind you telling me second.
Actually, okay, I can tell you that we will leave anything that would be of interest to you in the castle.
Yes, this pleases me. Yuki is happy. Now, you may be on your way. As she just kind of starts floating off this direction. After a few minutes of you catching your breath, you start hearing footsteps coming kind of north of you. As I really hope we can find her soon. The blizzard just let up, which is weird. Getting foggier, which is a good sign, I guess, but
The blizzard is a Coors Light train coming down the rails.
are you hearing the train that's going by town for me
Hear
right
the
now?
train, yeah.
Yep.
You can hear the train.
Let me close my window.
Loud and clear.
Taste the Rockies.
Hopefully we can find her, as Snowbreaker's kind of saying as you're kind of walking.
I don't know. We'll either find her or that bitch dragon.
Rude.
Does Lyric hear this?
Yeah, you hear the first thing you hear is bitch dragon.
No, Lyric just goes, "Hi guys."
You guys hear that?
Yep. Sounds familiar.
It's almost like the winds are carrying her words to us.
We're thinking
Yeah.
about her so much. It sounds like Lyric is calling for us.
Sometimes, some days I can still hear her voice.
You hear a loud clap sound.
Whap. Mhm.
Followed by another fucking avalanche.
As an avalanche, you hear off in the distance. Because you're not
Oh.
near any mountainous area right now. You're kind of in a open field that's just full of snow.
Yeah.
It really,
Oh.
you can hear the sound 100 feet away, but the range is only 5 feet on this. So.
Yeah, no one has to take damage, but they hear the sound of the spell going off.
In the first sentence, it says it can be heard 100 feet away.
Almost like someone's trying to get our attention.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Lyric's gonna just start riding up in the sky, or she's gonna draw a big arrow over her head with a minor illusion.
Yes, I'm just messing with you, Lyric. We see you. Ugh.
So it's an arrow.
Oh, thank God thank the gods we found you. There's a
Lyric, look out! There's a dragon around here somewhere.
Yeah, we think there's a dragon lair around here someplace.
She
It's
just
a
looks at
Dolarak.
Neil Deer, just like, I know.
Do you know?
If I
Why
had
don't
to
you
take a
tell us?
guess, just from the last time we talked to Braytarth, it's probably that bitch Yuki.
We need to go to the tower.
Are you okay?
Oh,
What happened to you?
You're
You see her like rubbing her throat.
Yeah, you can.
the cold air
She
getting to
grabbed
you.
you pretty,
Like,
like,
again,
just
right?
shy of damage. Like, your throat is kind of sore and red right now, and there's, like, marks on it.
Mm.
Oh,
Weren't we heading there anyway?
Yeah, we were.
Funny mental note that I'm going to remember here just because of the session we had when we were talking with Braytarth. I do remember Braytarth laughing at her because she had mentioned that she can't get in somewhere.
Exactly. I've had this planned for a while.
Yeah, but back then we couldn't get up here because the weather and the time of the season wasn't right, and there were horrible blizzards so that were keeping us from coming up here.
Lyric's gonna start getting to her feet and start heading toward the tower.
Huh. We can see the tower now. That's good.
We can see our hands in front of our face. That's good.
We might be able to feel our faces again too.
Still cold, though, so you still can't feel your face.
Oh, some of us can still.
Yeah. So did you run into the actual dragon then, Lyric? I'm assuming that's how you
Sure,
got
we'll
your...
go with that one.
Maybe
Maybe you're lucky you're alive right now.
Called someone a dickhead. They laughed. Also, never sniff a dragon.
Oh,
He kind of does
why were
the
you saying dragons?
confused head tilt. What?
I never sniff a dragon. Yeah, don't do it. Highly recommend against it.
Okay. It's kind of random and oddly specific, but okay.
I'll mental note that.
And Lyric, if you ever wanted to be choked, you just told me. My hands are big enough. It looks like you somehow managed to do it to yourself.
Lyric looks at Mountain Blood. Oh, only with the safe word.
Yep. Got you.
So let's get going. Hopefully there's a place to rest inside this castle once we can get inside. So, just gonna head towards the castle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it.
I didn't realize
It's black. Oh god.
I forgot I'd set up hidden on this one. Yeah, I'm just slightly off the map and doesn't let me reveal it. Does that?
Ooh.
There you go. You arrive at the... Basically, this castle looks like an old-timey pagoda. Kind of thing. Basically, only one entrance you can see that's basically... Reveal it here. Right there. It looks practically untouched. Like it hasn't aged at all compared to the stuff around it. I'm gonna stop you right there, Mountain Blood.
Oh.
You cannot move beyond this part. You try to walk forward, but you just can't go any further where the stone starts.
Oh. Okay. My bad.
There's just some kind of force field that keeps you from going any further. It doesn't hurt to touch it. It's basically, it's like Jello. The best way to describe it is you push into it, it forces you back. And no matter how hard you push, it's like pushing into a wall after a while. It just doesn't budge, and your feet start giving in the snow.
Me a question.
Yes.
Since I got the Blessing of Sonata, does that come? Did I get that through some kind of item, or was that? Because I'm not remembering right now.
Yeah,
I know I was blessed. I don't remember if that was like here's a token, and now you're blessed.
Yeah, it's like a earring that's shaped like a treble clef that you can wear like an ear, basically.
Okay.
It's not doesn't require attunement, so it doesn't need to take up a slot.
No, that's fine. The reason why I was asking is Lyric is thinking if a dragon that can control the weather can't get through this barrier, we need something that is something akin to a god. And so what she's gonna do is she's gonna try and she's gonna take off her earring and just try and press it up against where they're barred from entering.
As it to itself, it's basically like it stays where it is. It just stays floating and suspended in air where your hands touching the invisible force field.
Okay.
Thing.
So Lyric will take her earring back and she's gonna try and walk into the force field, just slowly though. Just try and dip a toe in.
As you push into it, it starts like I said, feels like Jello. As you push it further, it gets harder and denser. So basically, it's
like feels solid.
Yeah. The harder you push, the harder it gets.
Yeah, it's like that stuff back in like the science fair stuff.
And these doors are closed. How far do I push into this this barrier
Half an
until I'm
inch.
stopped completely. Half an inch. Okay.
Have an idea.
You have half an idea?
I have a potential idea. Because this place seems weird and untouched by time.
The gelatinous cube.
Okay.
Well, you couldn't get through, and you couldn't get through, and something I was looking for, it was supposedly way off in the north. It may be this, it may be something else. I don't know. But I would like to try to push forward and step in, but I want to kind of use my hand that has the time ring on it and push that into this wall first.
Okay. You push it half an inch and it stops.
Oh well, I thought I might be able to walk in. Guess not.
Snowbreaker takes out her weapon as her great axe and takes a swing at it. It just, you hear cling as her axe is kind of vibrating when she does that. Oh, that was my idea.
Lyric's gonna kind of walk around the perimeter and just see if she notices anything that looks like either like a ritual thing, something religious, anything that would be an identifier as to what this tower could have been used for.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception check when you're doing that, because or investigation perception, your choice.
Okay. Well, they're the same thing, so I'll go ahead and use perception, so in case I need to roll an intelligence check, I keep that in my back pocket.
Okay. So
Not an
as
actual
you're
20.
walking around, which way are you going?
Around.
She's gonna go counterclockwise.
You're gonna go like this way?
That's clockwise. She's going
clockwise.
Counterclockwise,
Going
my
left.
brain.
this way.
Okay.
Right.
So as you're walking by here, you notice something on this, because there's like a crumbled wall. You notice something on this part of the crumbled wall. A magic sigil engraved on it.
Does it feel like it's active?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I know what I'm doing then.
I was about to cast Identify just to see what would happen, but okay.
Okay, roll the check for that, because this is above level.
Oh.
It's above.
It's a level 3 spell.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it's above 4 because I was thinking about using a level 4 on it, but I'm also assuming it's above level 4.
Oh
so.
yeah, it's above level 4.
Hold on, give me 1 second. And Warcaster doesn't do anything to help me with that, I don't think. No. Okay.
Yeah, Warcaster just means if you're in combat.
Yep. 21.
Nice.
Yeah, it's physically impossible for it to be higher than 9th level, so.
As the thing dispels, because that is enough to cause it to go under. Could you read Celestial?
Is it something spoken? Is it something that I could comprehend? Cast comprehend languages real quick.
Well, did you speak Celestial?
No, I cannot speak Celestial.
The sigil fades. It is gone.
Okay.
And now you won't know what it says because there's no trace of it left.
Damn it.
Okay.
Damn it! If we knew someone that knew comprehend language,
She's gonna continue her march around the perimeter.
Okay, give me another check here.
Can I say she's looking for sigils?
I'll say since you
Could I
are
have that
looking
at
for
advantage?
sigils, you know exactly what you're looking for. You get advantage on them searches now.
Okay, awesome. 17.
What's taking Lear like so long?
Oh no.
Okay. You find another one on the north one here.
Right. When she looks at this sigil, does it look like it have writing?
It is written in Celestial again.
Okay, well, she wouldn't know it's written celestial, but she does know it's in a language she doesn't know. Boop.
Hey.
So yeah, as the words the sigil kind of flips and forms into whatever common or elven, whichever you prefer it to be in, because you both. You see it as written.
I mean,
elves.
it
Or
says
elven
elves.
kind.
She's just gonna put her hand to it.
Nothing happens.
Okay. She's gonna continue walking this way.
Okay.
You're gonna leave the sigil?
Give me another
Yes.
perception check.
22.
Yeah, you see 3 more kind of written on this wall as they form as "These shall not pass."
Okay, and she's gonna continue walking this way.
Find
She's
anything,
gonna get
Lyric?
back. She's gonna roll another perception check to see if there's one around here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's medicine. 21.
Nice.
Yep, you see one more written here and one more written here. That
Fine.
So what do they
says
say?
humans and orcs.
Damn it.
Lyric?
I wasn't included.
She looks at everyone. So, there are sigils all along these walls.
Uh-huh.
There's a chain of them over on the west side of the walls that say these will not pass, and I've seen 3 of them that say orc, human, and elven kind. I found another one, the first one I found, and I dispelled it. I don't know what that one said.
So it sounds like you're finding sigils that are keeping different races, species out, and you wiped out one of them, so whatever you wiped off maybe can enter in now?
And she just kind of looks at the Goliaths.
I'm
It's
gonna
like-
put my hand out just to see if.
You feel jello.
Woo, Jello. We.
Wait, what did all the sigils that you could read say?
Well, once I figured out that they said something, the one on the north said elven kind. These 2 here say orc and humans. And then the ones over on the west say these will not pass.
I think I figured out which one you wiped out by process of elimination.
Go on.
The one you wiped out most likely said dragons. Because
But that wouldn't explain the
dragons-
Goliaths being unable to get through.
Well, you said you dispelled the dragon. You left the Goliath one intact, so the Goliath one would still be active.
I don't know what the first one said. It could have said, I don't know, gnomes.
Well, it's a good chance. Well, I'm going off of it because unless we find more, the dragon told us and told you at least, from what you told us, the dragon could not get inside. So at least one of these sigils would have to say dragon. And if we don't find one that's still here that says dragon, it means the one you dispelled and disappeared would be the dragon one.
The dragon said their lair is close to the tower. It's jagged rocks, right?
Ice. Jagged ice.
Jagged ice. Where's the jagged ice at?
You can't see it from this area you're in because it's kind of blocked by stuff. But you remember from where she said it would be kind of more due south of here.
And Lyric will be like, okay, Nildir, if you want to kind of like examine the sigils, I can show you where they're at. and you can analyze them. I need to go somewhere real quick
Oh boy.
Where are you going?
to see if your hypothesis is correct.
Well, I think the best solution would be right now for us to get rid of these sigils that say Elvenkind and Goliath. That way we can check this out while we still have some time away from that dragon.
She looks at him. If you've got enough magic to do it, feel free to try. I don't.
Wait, huh? You, are you shitting me right now? You literally told us not more than a minute ago that you dispelled one of them.
I know a spell called Dispel Magic, and I had to work really hard on that rune to on that sigil to break it, like really hard.
All
And I
right.
did try to touch the one that said Elvenkind, and it did nothing.
All right. Well, I will make my way around and see if I can find the one that says Elvenkind.
Lyric tells you
Look,
where it is. It was the one right up here.
Yeah. She told everyone exactly where they're at.
Oh, you said the one like up on this north wall here?
Yep.
Yep.
You show it to him directly, or just tell him where it is.
I'm assuming these runes look relatively similar.
So show him the ones you saw down here.
Yeah, I would definitely show them the ones that I found down here, just to be like, hey, these are around everywhere. You'll find them along the walls.
Okay. So if you want to go up to it, Neil, since she didn't show you where it was exactly, I still have to have you do a perception or investigation check to find it.
Okay, I will investigate to try to find it.
And you will have advantage because you know what you are looking for.
Investigation. 26.
Oh yeah, you have no trouble finding it. You also happen to notice two more on this wall when looking for it here and here that also says Elvenkind and their mixed compatriots or whatever, and their mixed kind.
Huh. You said the sigil says Elvenkind and mixed kind?
Yeah, so basically any kind of person would be like a half elf of some kind.
While he does that, Lyric's gonna go find the dragon.
Okay. Above game, it did take you a couple hours to get here, just so you know.
For me to get to
But you said
around the
it's-
building?
No,
But you said it's relatively
the
to the tower.
the castle, yeah.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, that wouldn't be good enough. Okay. You said I can't see the jagged ice
Not from
around here.
Not from the castle. No, once you start going south, you'll see them eventually.
Okay, how far away do I see them? How long will it take me? Just if you tell me I won't know until I start making the journey, that's fine. But
Yeah, you won't really know until you make the journey because the area still. She dispelled the blizzard, but there's still the ever-present fog. You'd have to be within like half a mile to see it.
how They're just gonna do this easily. She's just gonna polymorph into a bird.
Okay.
Smart.
She's just gonna polymorph into an eagle of some kind.
Sounds good.
So that way she can just kind of go whoosh.
So let's say that cuts your journey from 2 hours into half an hour to get there.
Okay, perfect.
An hour. That means we have a lot of time to do stuff up here.
As Snowbreaker is kind of looking at some of the stuff, goes looking around. We'll see if you can maybe find something. No, because all my rolls are her with crap today. So,
Damn.
what am I
Oh,
looking
oh,
for?
I'll just follow her and.
I
like,
came
what
to
are
be
we
the
looking-
brawn, not the brain.
I guess I can see if I can do anything with this sigil.
I'll just see
We got
if
a
I
half
can
hour to
find
kill.
anything. So I'll just investigate, see if there's anything that pops up. 23.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh, good.
skull, mountain blood. You happen to find one that says like giant kind.
I'm gonna touch it.
It's a sigil. It's doing something.
This is giant kind.
And
That
above game, just so I don't have to have as many sigils out there, that's kind of what Goliath would fall under, would be giant
Oh,
kind.
yeah. I was about to ask. So
Ooh, ooh, oh!
is it
I could
possible
be
to
a, I
not
could be a,
count?
I could be a complete ass
Okay.
because we have a half hour. I want to go back. Lyric told me all this where the sigil she wiped away is right was right.
Yeah, she said it was on this wall.
Can I like mend it back together or something?
I'm gonna go over here because we have a half hour to kill. So we've got at least even for we know she's gonna be a while. We don't know exactly how long, but it's gonna be even flying. It'll take a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this wall, and I'm gonna try something outside the box, Timbo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my hand and put a hand with the time ring and put it onto the wall, and more or less focus on the time ring with the stones there and see if there's any way to return the sigil that was there. Kind of wind back the clock a
Oh,
bit before Lyric removed the sigil.
Okay,
alright.
give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Oh. Oh, it's a shot, it's a shot, it's a shot, it's a shot. And it's an at one.
Damn it.
As
If it wasn't disadvantaged, I would have got it maybe.
So close.
oh, it's you again.
Shit.
As you are now standing before the Allfather. Way to get a nat 1. Trying to do some stuff with the time ring and some ancient god magic that you shouldn't have been meddling in.
Yeah, I was trying to. We found a castle fortress in the north, and Lyric wiped off a sigil before she realized what it said, and I was just trying to put it back.
So that's what's going on, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right. Hmm.
Yeah, there's an angry dragon that wants to get in there, and we don't know what sigil she wiped off, so I wanted to put it back to see if it was the dragon one she had gotten rid of, and because we kind of don't want to at least don't want to let the dragon in right now, and because we don't even know what's in there.
I'd say it's more fun to let her in there. But that's just me thinking. Anyways, luckily you didn't mess up too bad, so guess you'll figure out what's in there as he's saying that. You're back here.
Oh,
Mountain Blood, give me a perception check.
Alright. Something good, something good. 13.
Okay. So as you don't notice it, but you notice a Snowbreaker walk off. You kind of, as you wake up, you see Snowbreaker kind of like waving in your face. Hello, Neil dear, you in there? And she's like right in your face.
oh, oh.
Oh, you've been. Notice you weren't moving. It was like weird.
Yeah, magical god bullshit.
Been here for like 5 minutes, not moving.
Is that a kind of just walk up? Is that force field still there?
Yep, still there.
All
Yeah,
right.
me and Mountain Blood found the one that we think means. Wait a minute. Do either of you speak Celestial?
No.
Then you wouldn't have known that one actually said giant kind. I spaced out there because the person that could tell you that is gone. So ignore what I said before. My apologies. Yeah, we found one down here that we don't know what it means.
Well, all I can do for the meantime is try to wipe off the one that says Elvenkind that Lyric told us said Elvenkind. And I'm not going to do what I did there again because that would really is probably as bad as it could have gone.
Well, I'm going to look around and see if
Yeah.
I can find any more because I kind of know what we're looking for.
Okay, I'm going back because I know exactly where this one is now that I found it earlier.
Okay, Mountain Blood. What are you going to be trying to do right now? Well, Hildir does that.
Other than just putting his hand over the symbol, thinking it would maybe do something regardless. I am
You're Iron Man?
just going to continue to investigate and see if there's like anything that pops up other than the sigils that were mentioned before. See if there's anything else that pops up, or if I uncover anything in the area.
And if I did, you don't have any luck finding anything else, unfortunately. Any other ideas you want to do?
Now, I mean, just from this map, is it like a walkable area across like these here?
You could walk up on them, yeah, because they're kind of collapsed and stuff.
There. So I'll just walk across and see if anything happens.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, good. 17.
This wall crumbles that you're standing on.
Oh. Well, probably won't. That one didn't have a sigil, did it?
It did.
Well, I don't want to do that no more.
I mean, there's still debris there, but I don't feel like adding that back to the map. So just
Yeah.
and it's there, but there's no wall anymore.
There's debris.
Debris.
Debris?
As you hear Snowbreaker go, holy crap! Careful there, man. These are ancient ruins. What would the scientists say? I wouldn't know. I'm not that bright. I got nothing. Hildir, how about you? You think of anything?
Scientists, magic persons say magic be gone.
Roll for it.
Let's give this a shot. I think I blew all my luck in the beginning of the session, but we're gonna. Ooh. All right.
Now I have to ask: are you aiming the one that says Elven kind, or the half Elven kind?
Oh, I thought you said it was in it was all labeled as like multiple words on one sigil.
No, they are separate sigils.
Oh, then I'm gonna be going for the half elven kind.
Okay.
If they're separate sigils. Bluesky. 21.
And the sigil fades. God, these are level fucking 9 spells. You've spelled 2 of them.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna head back around to the front, see if I can get in.
Okay.
I'm testing a theory. I'm
A
using my.
D&D theory.
It's a theory, a game theory,
Roar.
a magic theory. You guys coming?
Oh, already did that earlier. I mean, what now?
What?
What?
I just wanted someone here, and just in case it works and I can get through those doors.
We'll watch you get something.
So I'm gonna actually try this since I wiped off the half elven symbol. I'm gonna try to see if I can just walk in.
Okay. What are you're going to try to walk in?
Yeah, am I still getting the same resistance as I go to start moving?
You are now standing on the stone.
You're
Guys, it
magic.
works.
You're magic.
I am magic, but that's beside the point.
As Snowbreaker's walking into like an NPC walking into a wall in a video game. Nope. Still not working.
Yeah, I only wiped off the half elven symbol. Giants, Goliaths, orcs, full elves are still barred from entering.
What do you see?
Lyric was right. Lyric was right. That sigil put up some real strong resistance. I don't know if I can pull that off a second time.
Yay! We figured it out.
But I can walk to the door, maybe.
You can keep walking.
I'm gonna keep walking to this door.
You do notice, now that you're past it here, you do notice writing on the door.
What does it say, precious?
It says, "Those who enter the sacred temple, your time is short."
Oh boy.
Guys, there's a cryptic ass warning on the door. Kind of a veiled threat, maybe. Kind of, sorta. It says, of those who enter this temple, your time is short.
Make it go away.
You know what? I'm going to coin a phrase. Right here, right now.
Well, your time is now.
You only live once. And I'm on borrowed time as it is.
YOLO!
YOLO for short. I see if I can I try to open the door because
open
Nildir's
with
on
no
borrowed time as
resistance.
it is. Nildir's on borrowed time as it is. So if the time magic that's coursing through him doesn't kill him, something else will. And he, whatever.
Now, I was too lazy to do anything else on the inside here, so bear with it.
It's so empty.
My God, there's so much inside.
As you open the door, you see a bunch of items all over the place. See old scrolls, tables filled with old cups, candelabras, paintings, tapestries on the walls depicting what you can only imagine as ancient battles, and stairs leading up to another floor. And you can see another kind of up here. Whoops.
Both of these staircases go up?
This one goes up to like a second floor, and this one goes up to a third floor. You can kind of see these other steps from here.
Okay, I was just asking because we got the staircase on the right and the staircase above.
So, you know, like a circular staircase going around the perimeter going up the floors.
Sick.
Okay. I'd like to do something I should have done when we first arrived here. because you said I felt when the different things appeared. I want to kind of just try to feel out and see if I feel the presence of a time crystal here.
Okay, give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Because the last one we found was fucking huge. And I don't know if the one I originally found was small or big or not. I don't remember. It was never specified, but
It's
Arcana
pretty big.
25.
Yeah, you feel pulsing coming from upstairs.
Guys, I'm going up. There's stairs in here. I'm going to check out what's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
If Lyric gets back, let her know where I went.
Okay.
This has probably been 15, 20 minutes by now.
About that, yeah, so she hasn't made it to the lair yet. Because you were frozen for about 10.
Well,
Mhm.
10, okay, because you just had a Stormbreaker say, hey, you were standing there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, she just didn't notice for 5 minutes, so...
Yeah, just clarifying.
Because, yeah, you only tried to roll back time a few minutes, so you only got frozen a few minutes.
Yeah, I figured it had been at least a good chunk of 15, 20 minutes almost by now because we'd done a good amount of stuff.
Yeah, it's...
Did you want to go back to the other two now, or did you want me to go
Yeah,
upstairs?
we'll keep going. But I'm just saying above game, messing up going back in time for inanimate objects isn't as bad as living things. So,
got it. Because you're not trying to pull a soul back.
yeah. So as you go up like to the second floor, you see this area looks like a meeting ground. You see like a big, what looks like a throne or chair of some kind where like the leader of the castle probably sat. A bunch of tables for audiences, stuff like that. Bunch of weapons on the
myself on the
wall.
stairs, just so you know I went upstairs.
Okay. Third floor, this kind of looks like a storage area. Fourth floor, looks like resting areas. All a bunch of old stuff that looks really weird, stuff you don't recognize anywhere in here. But once you get up to the fifth floor, the top floor, you see a giant glowing pulsing crystal. Looks like very similar to the one you had studied before that sent you forward in time. This one, it's given off a different pulse. It looks a little bit different. It's kind of... The one before gave off kind of like a blue light. This one gives off a green light.
Well, I will approach. Am I able to do what I did with the last one and kind of break a piece off and slot it into the ring?
Yep, you can give me a sleight of hand check. Because you said you were using the ring, like that same material to break it off, right?
Whatever I did last time, because it's been so long, I don't remember. You had told me that I was able to break off a piece of the stone and slot it into the ring.
Yeah, you
I
used
don't
some of
remember how
the
we did it.
time kind of messed up stuff you had to do it.
Okay, well, if it's sleight of hand, I will attempt a sleight of hand. 15.
Yeah, you're able to break off a small piece of it because this kind of... Yeah, the above game, the first one looked... It's kind of like it was a big... like a horse-sized sapphire. This is a horse-sized emerald.
Okay.
So you break off a piece of it. Kind of seems to start forming into a section of the ring you have for there. As you feel your arm, the gold on it seems to start spreading onto more of it. Covers your entire hand now. But you can move it freely, no issues. It just feels like it's your natural skin now. As you can now cast haste at will once a day.
Got it. Uh, question.
Yes.
Just because I already had it in my notes, when I got the first stone, you said I could cast haste once a day.
Okay, sorry, I forgot about that. So yeah, now you can cast that one without issues. I forgot about that,
Got
so I'll
it.
have to think of a different spell to give you for this one later. I'll tell you what it is later. It shouldn't come into play
Okay,
for a
yeah,
bit.
I just see I could do mage armor and I could do haste with complications. Now I
Yeah,
can do
now
haste without
haste has no
complications.
complications. I'll figure out a spell you can get later. I'd forgotten
All
about
right.
that. That was my bad.
No problem. I was just looking back through the notes because I could have sworn that I saw it before and I did, but there we go. So the first one was like a sapphire, and then this one's kind of like an emerald.
Yep.
I wonder what the dragon wants in here. Hmm. Well, I got what I came for.
Well, you notice when looking through here, there's a lot of stuff that's probably pretty valuable. Or stuff for her horde.
Hmm.
Did you head back down?
I start heading back down. I'm just I'm probably way overthinking this, but I'm just kind of thinking this as a oh, I came here for the time stone. I'm going to go directly to the stone. This could be a cave of wonders situation where I try to touch anything else and this whole place is just going to come tumbling down or trap me inside. Like what else would why else would you put such incredibly valuable treasures and loot around the one thing that is probably either most or least valuable depending on who's looking?
You're not going to touch anything on your way out? Correct? You're not touching anything? You're just grabbing this
Hold
parchment
on.
stone and leaving?
You know what? Yeah, just because the Allfather had said, it would be funny if they got inside. So I don't know why it would be funny. Maybe there's some kind of curse or trap in here, but for some reason it seems that the Allfather was going to get a laugh out of if the dragon finds their way in. So I'm not going to touch anything other than my break out the piece of the time stone, and I'm just going to walk right back outside.
Okay. That took you about 5 minutes. Alton Blood, you going to do anything when you were waiting for Nildir in there?
Um, I think right now I'm just gonna stand outside just in case something were to happen.
So, Snowbreaker goes, think he's going to die in there without anybody to help him?
I mean, it's 50-50 shot.
Well, we can't get in there to help him, so hopefully it doesn't anything bad happens to him. I'm not going to be able to get his corpse out of there. That's what you
No.
hear Snowbreaker saying as you walk out the door, Nildir.
Oh, wow, ye of little faith.
Ah,
Yeah,
Nildir, you made it. Good, good.
I had full
Yeah,
confidence in you.
and he'll just kind of show off his golden hand with the green stone slotted in the ring.
Sharp.
I found what I was looking for,
The meaning of life.
and no, I'm still looking for that.
Oh,
I've talked with God a few times. We played cards before, but we didn't really talk about that much.
mm.
So Snowbreaker pops up. The guy that gave us this quest had a gold arm like yours. Why is your arm getting more gold like his?
Seems to be in relation to the time magic bullshit. You know what? It'd be hilarious yet also deeply disturbing because it's something so outlandish. It's like something that was written in a story.
So,
If we find out that that guy was me in the future telling us to come here so I can find this stone, and the reason he has a golden arm and I have a golden hand is because he's me just further on after he's found more stones and that he's got a full golden arm. That'd be
would
pretty
that be
crazy,
something?
huh? And that it was actually me sending me to find the stone.
as steam starts pouring out Snowbreaker's ears, like, what?
I know it's crazy, right? But I'm just thinking about all the time stuff we've been dealing with and all the stuff that I've been dealing with ever since I got brought here to this time and started collecting these stones. But now I got a golden hand.
It's dope.
Cool.
I know I'm not Graha. I'm referencing your campaign with fucking Snive meeting his future self, not knowing it was his future self.
So, should we try to start heading south and get to that cave so Wimpy's not talking to a dragon by herself?
So Lyric's not talking to a dragon by herself?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
also, I would recommend not going in there. There's a lot of valuable loot and treasure and shit in there. But for some reason, the Allfather thinks it'd be hilarious if the dragon goes inside. So may or may not be cursed or trapped.
Oh.
May or may not be. It's a 50-50. It's kind of up in the air because you never know what the gods find hilarious or not.
Mhm.
So I just got the stone piece and then came back out without touching anything else.
Yeah, so what would God find hilarious happen in there if they let it happen?
Chaos, uh, shit blowing up, suffering, a dragon getting some comeuppance, cake.
Ooh, cake. I want cake.
Cake.
So anyways,
I
you're
just
guys are gonna start heading south towards the dragon lair.
Yeah, let's go to the dragon lair.
Okay, so we're gonna jump over to
Can we do
Lyric
something?
then.
Can we do something quickly as we're going down? So
Sure,
it kind of
sure.
just it'll also kind of bridge the thing together.
Sure, go ahead.
The last thing I want to do as we start walking down towards the dragon place is I'm just gonna quickly, so we don't get confused and to like cross signals and pass each other on the way back, if that's even possible because of the widespread. I'm just gonna send a message to use a sending and send a message to Lyric saying, "Hey, Lyric, checked out the tower. We're heading your way to the dragon lair."
And I'm going to say that happens right as you Lyric, as you're kind of heading south here in your eagle form, you see the jagged icy crags that would be the entrance to the dragon's lair. So you land in unpolymorph, correct?
Yeah.
And right as you land,
She's
you
gonna
get that message from Nildir.
And all that Nilda gets back is excuse me. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, as where
Cool.
you're at here, there's basically you can see bunch of jagged like icy crags, stuff like that. It is a little colder around here. You see a big, real thick icy wall that's over like some little bump in the snow.
She's just gonna. It was Yuki, right?
Yep, Yuki.
She's just gonna be like, Yuki.
As the big sheet of ice kind of explodes in ice shards, it goes, "Surprised you're here already. Come in."
And there's just will enter whichever way that is available to her.
Yeah, I didn't make a map for this area because I didn't think you'd be going here, so.
Surprise!
Supplies, motherfucker.
That's what you get for making me talk.
So as you enter, you see a couple more. You see a couple of half-eaten, frozen like creatures. You see a couple polar bears, one of those weird fire creatures you fought. That's a much bigger one. and a few other
I have
like,
a very important question.
yes.
How much treasure is in here?
You don't see any yet.
Okay. She's gonna keep her eye out on treasure.
As you come down go down this hallway. It's a pretty, big hallway because it's designed to have her and her dragon form move through. As you come across into a big kind of, it's slowly going downward too, by the way. You come into this one big area where you see a room filled with, you see a couple decent piles of gold, a few full sets of armor on displays, a few other fancy looking things here and there, but you see her laying there in her dragon form, kind of watching. Touch anything and you don't leave this place alive. Do you like this
I was
armor?
just more.
I gotta tell you the story of how I got this, though. Well,
What kind of armor is it?
Some paladin, as she kind of does the hand quotations thing here, came here trying to end me. And you know how you saw me and she kind of just goes back into the human form. Kind of did I kind of approached him like this. So funny. I tricked him to go into this one area that he said was going to be safe for him, and he slowly froze to death. I didn't even have to fight him. It was quite funny. I like telling that story.
Lyric applauds.
So, were you able to allow me to get passage into the castle then?
Will hold up her hand. I believe I have. So, around the tower, there are a whole bunch of glyphs that are banning certain types of creatures from entering inside the tower. You destroy those glyphs, you get inside.
Interesting. And were you able to find the one that perhaps said dragon, I assume?
She looks at her. Unfortunately, no. My friends are investigating that at the right now. I decided to come here to let you know that, hey, we kind of figured this out. But I also figured, since you are a grand, majestic dragon, you yourself could just simply swat the walls away and take down the glyphs yourself.
I suppose I
Thus
could.
having all the glory of proving what's his name?
Dickhead's name? I don't care.
Yeah, him. But you'll prove him wrong that you're smarter than he is.
And all the treasure inside will be mine. Yes.
Exactly. In fact, I think you should go do that now, just to rub it right in his face.
I think it can wait a little bit. I'm feeling a little lazy right now. I just ate.
Lyric's gonna is she in her human polymorph form or
yeah,
dragon
she's in her
form?
human polymorph form that looks like a Japanese demon.
She's gonna kind of lean in.
The name, so.
Yeah, Lyric just kind of leans in. As I was investigating the walls, I found some graffiti there saying, "Ha ha 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 ha! She'll never figure it out."
Why are you lying to me? I've been there before. I would have noticed the graffiti.
She looks at you. Can speak Celestial? So that's what all the runes are in.
Listen, I understand that you trying to goad me into going there for some odd reason. I don't know why. But you did say you've gotten me passage in there, correct?
Essentially, you'd have to take down the one glyph that says dragon. If you could recognize what those symbols were in the first place and you didn't do it, I don't know why, but your business is your business.
So you said you got to the destroyed wall, the dilapidated walls that were those things were, correct?
Yeah, they're all around the tower. There's glyphs on just about every wall. So if you just knock them all down and destroy them, you'll get the right one.
Weird, because used to not let me even go to dilapidated walls.
Okay, see, I did not know that. You just said you couldn't get inside the tower. Okay. Well, I apologize about that. That's miscommunication.
But you said your friends were on the way back from the tower, correct?
No, she only said that they were currently investigating
Currently
it.
investigating. So I'll revamp that. So your friends were currently investigating that, correct?
Yeah, just trying to figure out how they work, exactly how they work, maybe who put them up, just that kind of thing.
Okay.
If they're able to read Celestial, they could probably point out the one that says dragon pretty easily. If not, I have a magic spell that allows me to be able to see it, and I can say, okay, here it is, and we'll destroy it for you.
Kind of goes back into her pile, pulls out a familiar helmet. It's a helmet of comprehend language.
Ding ding.
I will go there
If you
when I can. For now, you can head back to the village that you, west of here.
Well, Lyric just holds up her hands. Well, as I said, we had business in that tower. Again, we weren't gonna take anything that was of any value to you out of that tower. I was just wondering, just out of curiosity, if when you go to investigate it, if you wouldn't mind us joining along.
No, I want to be there alone.
Then perhaps would you mind us if we were allowed just a little bit of time inside to see if we can accomplish what we were looking for, and then again, we're not going to take anything that is of value to you.
Yes, that is understandable here, but I want you to leave my territory before I go there.
Well then, I know you said you do it on your time. Can we get an idea of when you might do that?
A couple days from now, whenever I feel like it.
Okay. All right, that should give us enough time to kind of get accomplished what we need to get accomplished, and make sure everything is safe for you to go inside the tower. Because, who knows if there's another trick involved with that tower? You just never know.
Suppose you are correct.
And if we happen to find another trap or another thing that should impede you from progressing up the tower, and should we break it, should we expect some sort of reward?
I will think on that. I have ways of getting in contact with you.
All right. Well then, I shall make my way back to the tower, and ensure that, regardless, we only destroy the glyphs that allow our party through and yourself. Does that sound fair?
I believe this is a fair agreement.
All right. She'll do a courtesy bow, and she'll start heading out.
As she goes back into her full form and starts guarding her treasure again.
Is she an ancient dragon?
Yes.
There's this like,
and the one that gets pissed off the easiest.
Well, that's why Lyric was treading lightly to ensure that she had some sort of agreement with her with things.
Okay, so you're gonna start heading north then again?
Yes.
Okay, so about an hour into it, you meet up with the other group. They were heading south about the same time frame.
She just kind of looks at them. Were you able to get into the tower?
Did. I mean, we didn't, but Mildeer did.
Sorry, I muted
just-
my mic so I didn't interrupt. I got into the tower. I wiped away the half-elven kind rune.
Lyric just looks at him, and
There was a time stone inside up on the top floor, but there was also loads of random ancient loot and treasures and things in the lower floors. But while trying to get in, I had this kind of like before. I had this massive magical rebound because I tried to see what glyph you had erased and try to bring it back, and I kind of met with the Allfather, and he had said that it would be funny if the dragon was allowed to get inside. So I'm
Lyric.
trying to put.
Wait, you mean it's funny to get inside?
It'd be funny if the dragon got inside. I'm guessing there might be some
Lyric
kind of.
just starts pushing everyone back to the tower. Okay, we have like a couple of hours to climb the tower, get as much as we can, and book it back to town.
Well, that's the thing.
Why?
There's a chance the treasure could be trapped or cursed.
Why would we have? to
I
book it back
purposely
in
did not
time?
touch anything other than the time stone on my way in or way out. Basically, I'm just taking it as my interpretation of if the dragon goes in and starts grabbing things, that they might fall to a trap.
I don't know if Nildir has this, but does Nildir have Identify?
I do.
I have identified. Yeah. Yeah, I've identified.
She's just like, you can know if it's cursed or not.
Well, I mean, it could be a trap. We start grabbing things and everything starts collapsing or exploding around us.
She's just like, you can identify it before.
I can identify curses, but if it's a mechanical or automated non-magical trap.
And Lyric looks at him. That's why you've got me.
Okay, but you'll have to wipe out the sigil. If you do really want to do that, you'll have to wipe out your sigil because I only wiped out the one for half-elven kind.
She looks at him. I'm willing to do that if you know which if it works, I'll do that. Who's got the bag of holding?
Not me. It's probably Mountain Blood.
I think I do.
Okay. So Nildir and I are going to go into the tower. We're going to identify anything that looks like it's really valuable. If we can take it, we're going to put it in the bag of holding, and we're going to book it back to town.
Book is hard. Why? What did you do?
It's not what we have done or haven't done. It's that dragon is kind of a bitch.
I thought maybe scheme something up while you were over there, and that's why we had to hurry.
We have to hurry. This on our way back as we're walking to the tower.
We have to hurry because it's going to decide whenever it wants to go to the tower. So we should.
Gotcha.
We've got a little bit of grace time, but we need to go now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, check out my cool new hand. I found another. I added another time stone piece onto the ring, and now my hand is gold.
Okay, and she just turns and starts walking toward the tower. She's like, I'm processing that now.
You all head back to the tower?
Let's go to the tower.
To the tower.
Okay, so after another hour of walking, you're back at the tower, and you see someone else has made their way to the tower.
Good.
Oh, hi guys, as you see Hans Klingafoot standing there. Can you believe you can't... This tower's like It's weird. It's like a bubbly surface you can't push your way through.
Lyric's just ignoring him and going right to the Elvenkind rune.
Huh, so what are you guys doing here?
Nothing much. Cool tower. It's weird. It's kind of interesting. You want to see something cool?
Ow!
What?
No, what Lyric just did.
No. While Lyrics is going to do all that shit, I'm asking this dude, hey, you want to see something cool?
I always want to see something cool.
All right, take my hand. I'm going to show you something cool.
Okay? Which hand are you giving him?
I'm giving him the hand that doesn't have the ring on it.
Okay? What are you going to do? As he takes your hand.
Okay, hold on 1 second. As he takes my hand,
As he takes her hand.
I'm going to take him 500 feet away.
Which direction?
South.
South? As you're now 500 feet south of here, it's like, whoa, that was cool. So, I've heard rumors of some weird lady that dresses in white around here. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, you know what? I hear there's a lady in white in some icy spires just south of here. You should go check it out. And with that, I'm just going to pop another one of these and head back without him.
Okay. As you say that, you see him start heading south.
Okay, good news and potentially better news. Lyric?
Okay.
I took him 500 feet south. He asked about a lady in white. I sent him towards the dragon's den. So he may be out of your hair permanently soon if she gets frustrated and kills him.
Lyric just looks at him. Why didn't you just teleport him 500 feet up and drop him?
I figured it'd be more entertaining to let him piss off the dragon. That way he gets on the dragon's nerves and the dragon potentially kills him. And it gets us by some more time with him distracting the dragon. It's a win-win.
You know, in DBZ abridged, when Frieza leans forward, they just go. That's what Lyric does. Okay, so you want to piss off the easily piss offable dragon sooner than what we needed. Okay, we're going inside.
We're going inside.
Do you remember how I explained this area to Nildir earlier?
Sorry, I was having a coughing fit. Uh-oh.
Wimpy, do you remember how I described this area to
No.
Nildir? Okay, so basically on this floor you see a bunch of like tables and stuff like that. It's kind of like a meeting area, a bunch of tapestries on the wall, old paperwork and stuff like that.
The tapestries, what do they depict? Can I roll something to see what they are?
Yeah, you can roll a history check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Some battle, you see a bunch of dragons in it. Who knows what?
Lyric's gonna take one.
Okay, yep, you get one down, throw it in the bag of holding. Give me a constitution check.
Oh boy.
17.
Something feels wrong being in here.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. There is a warning inscribed on the door saying those who enter this temple, your time is short.
Nice to know. She's just gonna leave.
I just figured it was just being unnecessarily cryptic. Lyric?
Okay. Okay.
Something
What
happened to
happened?
you.
Like-
I'm not going to tell you what. You have to figure it out on your own, Wimpy.
Do I feel something's wrong being in here, or was it just lyric?
Just lyric.
Huh.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of leave. Lyric walks out. Hey, you changed your mind on the looting?
You can go loot. I can't be in there.
Hmm. But at least you can come back in if I start dying. Like if shit goes bad. Well, can I pop a detect magic to see if there's anything giving off like magical auras in here?
This whole area is poisoned with time magic.
Yeah.
Can Lyric do some sort of examination on herself, either medicine or arcana, to see if what's up, why she felt that way?
Yeah, you can give me a medicine check.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So I was seeing if I could use anything that could help me, but I'm just. Ah! 12?
You felt off about something, but you can't figure out what.
I mean, she's about to pop a couple spell slots just to see. I think she's gonna do that. And in case it's not covered by that, she's just with both of her hands, she touches herself.
Unfortunately, this is not something that either of those spells would fix.
Okay.
And you didn't get a good enough roll
Okay.
on your medicine to try to figure out, because you weren't in there long enough to be a bad effect, but you were still affected by something.
Okay. So. Okay. Because it does say curse. Curse is on this for greater restoration. So.
And it is technically not a curse. So
Okay.
it is something
That's what
else.
I was worried about. If it's something like frightened or something like that, that's fine. As long as I wasn't
Like I said, I made some kind of change.
cursed or anything.
You just need to figure out what it is. But Snowbreaker's kind of looking at you. You, okay, Lyric? You're kind of freaking out.
She looks at him. Hey, do I look any different? Do I?
And can we see if there's a skin
Give me-
discoloration or something?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check on her.
Three.
Nope. Snowbreaker kind of
nothing.
looks into you. You look different, but I can't place why.
I forget. Did lyric say to continue with the looting?
Up to you. But yeah, I see a bunch
I
of
mean, she
books
said, "Yeah, go."
as well. Like I said, there was weapons on the higher floors.
Was there any like tomes or scrolls or anything?
Give me an investigation check.
21.
Okay, let me roll something for yous here. Going to roll something on the D-Hundo here. Hmm. Let me see here. description of this book.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun.
You see a book that seems like it's the outside is bound in silver.
Ooh. Book bound in silver, me likey, me takey.
Anything else you want to take that seemed interesting?
I was just gonna take a quick look at. You said the one of the upper floors had weapons on it.
Yep.
I just wanted to see if there was anything that looked like it could be potentially useful to either one of my companions based on the weapons they use.
You see a couple axes, a few looks like naginatas and katanas and stuff like that, but all of them seem to be mundane.
They're all mundane, nothing special about
Nothing
them.
special.
That was the second floor or the third floor?
Those were on the third floor.
Okay, was there anything that looked out of the ordinary special on the second floor that I saw on my way up?
That was kind of like the meeting hall for like the leader of the
Okay.
castle.
Okay, so that was the meeting hall. The third floor was the weapons. The fourth floor was the stone, and the first floor was just other
Fourth floor was
tomes and.
like sleeping area. Fifth floor was the stone.
Got it. I'm just gonna make one more pass to the first floor on my way out to see if I notice anything of potential value, either to me or my companions.
Okay, give me another investigation check.
Quickly, 1 second. I'm just gonna make this note. Plus book bound in silver. Investigation, go! 24.
Okay, let me do another roll here because that's good enough to warrant it. That's good. Roll something on the random table, see what we get.
Yeah, da 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 da.
You see a potion.
Ocean.
Let me pull up this one. One will be fun.
Ooh, joy to the world.
Going between the pages I need. So you basically see a potion that's got it's a clear liquid, but you see a sliver of something inside of it. Can't tell what it is, but it's some kind of potion.
Okay, if you'd like to tell me what it is, I can take 6 seconds and I can take a minute and cast identify.
Potion of storm giant strength.
Ooh.
Which
I will
gives
take
you
this
a
for
strength of 29 for 1 hour.
I will take this for our lovely friend Mountain Blood. I didn't find anything for Lyric, but I found myself a book and I found a potion. And it staying in here any longer would be dangerous, considering that I sent a frustrating idiot to an irritable white dragon.
Are you going to cast Identify in the book?
You know what? I've got spell slots. I can cast Identify on the book as well,
It
which
is a
leaves me with
tome of
one
clear
level
thought.
1 slot. Tome of Clear Thought?
Yep. So this book contains the memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic. You spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book contents, blah, blah, blah. Your intelligence score increases by 2 and can go above 20 with it.
Cool, lovely. I could actually use that because I'm not a cap with intelligence.
Or you can wait till you're cap and make it even better. But that's up to you.
Or I could wait until next level when we're level 12 and I get an ASI and put myself to 20 in intelligence and then put it two higher, which is probably what I will do if I hold on to it because I don't need to use it immediately.
Okay, so you leave the tower.
How long have I been in here?
15, 20 minutes.
If he was walking, even though I sent him 500 feet south, it'll probably take him another 20, 30 minutes to get to the dragon.
Yep. No, it'd take him another, like, an hour and a half.
Another hour and a half. Okay, I would feel bad if I didn't make one last check because I found something for me, something for Mountain Blood. I would feel bad if I don't try to find one thing for Lyric before I leave because there's a lot of stuff down here.
Okay?
So I will take a last few minutes to desperately see if I can find one other thing. If not, then I will walk out.
Okay, give me another investigation check.
12.
I will do a roll here.
They can't all be good rolls. We almost matched with our rolls 12, 23, 12, 24.
Get a little lower on the table. Yeah, you only are able to catch your eye for one other potion here. So you see a red potion. Wait, let me see. So basically, you see a potion that's got like a little red in it that's constantly like going in and out of like the potion. It's like enlarging and shrinking in the potion bottle.
Okay, so it's kind of like the ether in Thor: The Dark World, where it's kind of red, it's kind of, but it's growing and shrinking in size
Yep.
within the bottle, like
Yep.
the ether. All right, what is it with my last first level spell slot?
A promotion of immunate immunitation. I don't know what it is. How to say that word? But basically, you get to
What's a promotion?
you gain the you get to reduce the effect of an enlarged reduce spell for 1d4 hours. So basically, you can say, okay, when you take this, you get to reduce that item for no as long for up to 1d4 hours from when you drink it.
Potion of diminution. The I can shrink whoever uses it can shrink something for up to 4 hours.
Yep.
All right, now I will leave.
Okay.
Uh, okay,
I'll say that took another 5 minutes.
okay. Hey, you feeling okay, Lyric?
Uh, she just kind of looks at you, and just something happened to me while I was in there. I just can't tell.
Just
You can
because
give
I'm
me
out of
a
first.
perception check to see if you notice it, Neil dear.
I was gonna say since I'm out of first level slots, I was gonna pop a second to just restore my detect magic. But perception.
You don't notice anything off.
All right. Just because of all the shit that was floating around inside, I just would like to restore my detect magic because it would have run out on my way out the door.
Now, you notice nothing different magical about Lyric besides the normal magic item she has on her.
Okay. Let me know if you start feeling anything different or more precise or specific, and we might be able to. I'm not sensing anything different on you now, but if things change, let me know or let us know, and we'll see if we can get it figured out. Oh, here, I got you a potion, and Nildir will give over that diminutive potion of diminutive.
She'll take it from you, and she'll put it into the bag of holding. And
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I could really discern as being useful. I found a few small things. A lot of it just seems to be old ancient scrolls, kind of like a librarian or library type
I
place.
took
It looked like
I
you
took one
collected.
of the tapestries. We can bring that into a library or one of the colleges to see what it means.
Sure, and then I'll just give the other potion of Mountain Blood. I found you this. It's super cool. It's a potion of Storm Giant strength.
Snowbreaker goes, so what's the tapestry look like, Lyric?
She's like, when we get to town, I can show you.
Okay. So we're gonna head back to town then?
Yeah.
The sooner the better.
Okay, so let's head back to town then. Southwest we go.
Southwest.
And with that being
Do I
done,
get a free bag?
What was
Nope,
that?
no free bags anymore. Southwest stopped doing free bags, and now they're also charging fat people for 2 tickets if you take up 2 seats.
Well, and with that, with the adventure in this tower done, I think this is where I'm going to say to call it for the night.